All right, so greetings. So today I will show us how to use the date and time functions in Excel. So understand dates in Excel. So it helps us to perform calculations. It also helps us to compare dates and also automatically update date values over time. First of all, I want to show us how the today and now function works in Excel. So if I type equal to today, and open and close the bracket, is going to give me the current date, that's today's date. And if I use the now function equal to now, it gives me the current date and time in Excel. So let's say I want to perform some analysis to actually showcase how this works. But before we get to start using the today and now, so let me show us how to actually subtract dates in Excel. So we have these two dates. We have 1st of March 2026 and we also have 31st of March 2026. Right, so let me delete this value here and try to calculate this manually. So I'll type equal to this, the 31st of March minus this. So I'm able to get 30. So that's the difference between these two dates. Just show us how that particular subtraction works. So the next thing we want to also look at is the dated if function in Excel. It takes parameter of year, month, day, depending on what you actually want to achieve. So I'll show us an example. So let me copy this particular table and paste. So after pasting this table, let's try to subtract. Let's try to get the age of this person born on 1st of January 2000. So let me format this properly so that we see the dates the way it should be. So this person born on 2000, 1st of January 2000, let's get the age using the dated if function in Excel. So I'm going to just type equal to dated if and open up a bracket. Then select this particular date of birth. The second argument we're going to have is the current date. So remember we had a today that I showed you guys how it actually works. So I'm just going to type today, open and close parentheses. So I'm subtracting the DOB from today, and I want the outcome to be in years. So that's what this Y means. So I'm going to just enter. So you can see this person is 26 years old. That's example usage of that today. So I think that's it for calculating age. And you can also calculate age based on the content in another cell. Let's say I don't want to use today for this particular analysis. I can also do equal to dated if open brackets. I'm selecting this. Then instead of typing today, which gives me the current day, I want to do this as at the 31st of March. So the second argument is going to be this particular date here. Then also I'm going to also I want the outcome to be in year. So it still gives the exact the same result. If you want the outcome to be in months, let's for example copy this particular cell. We want this outcome to come out in months. I can actually paste this and let's try to get this outcome in months. So I will do equal to dated if. Recall this is the start date, then this is the end date. Recall, and then the next thing is you want it to be in months this time around instead of years. So you can see that between the January and March, that will have 2 months. And if you want it in days, to see the days between the 1st of January 2026 and also 22nd of March 2026, I'll also do the same formula equals to dated if, then open up a bracket, select this date, subtract it from this second date, and then give me the result in days. So I'll now use D. So these 80 days between these periods. So I think that's pretty it. That's how this actually works. All right, thank you. And if you have questions, do well to use the community section to actually ask your questions so that people that are experts can actually respond to you. Thank you.